Did you ever play Kingdom Hearts, Tyranth?
Nope.
Neither did I.
Neither did I, yeah. I only know the things I know is because I had to do research for the episode and stuff, right?
Well, okay, so then I might know a little bit more because people I know have really loved the games, seen a lot of the background stuff, and I've also seen it just dance around the internet quite a bit. The characters, as well as this thing.
Yeah, the Keyblade from Kingdom Heart.
Kingdom Hearts.
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, honestly though, the most baffling thing about this that I found out was how it's used.
It's used like a sword, isn't it?
It is, but how would you use this? If I gave this to you, I said, Chad, here's your weapon.
Oof.
There's a lot to get into before you even do anything. How would you use it?
I mean, I would hit people with the...
Yeah, nah.
What?
Yeah, nah.
Huh?
If you look at the clips, he hits it with just the pole.
With the... Is it got a blade on the back end?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
But this is like an axe head.
Yep.
What?
I mean, if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me.
I think you're wrong.
But I don't think I am. I watched some clips and he hits with the back, the blunt part.
In all games? There's multiple.
Oh, I don't know if it's in all the games.
Oh,
You're
okay.
asking now high-level questions, Shad, that I don't have the answers to.
I'm like, you would think that there's an obvious striking point on this blade. But the thing
obvious.
the thing that makes me raise lots of questions is this.
Yes.
We've seen it on multiple, Kingdom Hearts versions of the Keyblade. They have a double knuckle bow, essentially, which encapsulates the whole handle. Like, having one knuckle bow, normal, fine. We've seen it on swords.
Yeah.
But this back one, why?
Well,
Just why?
also, this is a round handle. This is one of the games where the whole thing is round as well. So,
Yeah.
now edge alignment, you don't really have an edge. However, with an axe head like that, you're generating a lot of force up there.
Yeah,
so
you don't want to hit
and
on
roll.
a wrong angle.
Yeah, so having a round handle, not the best, and that guard, we're gonna
Talk about
we're gonna get into.
I'm interested, like double-handed grip. It might not actually get in the way as well. I'll find out. We'll get to put it to the test. Maybe it'll be awful. I'm looking forward to trying it out. But one-handed already, this is.
Yeah. If you want to check out where I made this and tested it, you can. My links will be down below to my personal channel. So I already have all the answers. So this is fun.
Tyranth makes these on his channel, and he brings them here where we get to destroy them, or close enough.
Yeah. Let's get started.
Let's destroy it. Want to test maneuverability 2 hands. So I'm like, can't really do reverse edges because of this, so that's a problem against it. But in terms of just like standard maneuver, it's not good, but it's barely plausible.
Because your hand is offset by this guard,
Yeah.
it's actually, if we grab a sword, for example,
That's a nice looking sword.
it is a very nice looking sword. Right. How you hold a sword, right? This is in line with my arm, meaning all of that leverage goes straight up with my arm. Because this one offsets it slightly, ever so slightly.
You're right. I feel more strain on my forearm right there. That sucks.
It's not good.
No.
Now, imagine there was something heavy on there, on the end of that.
Because this is not as like thick and big as they show in the video games.
Yeah.
All right, another issue. This is a problem with axes generally. Cutting ratio. Much smaller target area to try and hit. But if you aim it and get ready.
It's an axe though.
I know, this is a messy axe. This is an explodey, messy axe.
Try and give it a horizontal.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Ready?
Yep.
Kinda did it. I mean,
it's not pretty.
not pretty at all.
Yeah.
The Bloodborne weapon is actually better than this.
Much better. Like, in terms of like thumbing the blade, right? It gets the guards out of the way. The problem is, the amount of force that you can actually generate with a reverse edge is nowhere near just a dedicated strike. So technically you can go, yeah, I can get it on like that, but it's not a valid way of using a weapon. That's like making the best of a bad lot. You know what? I was wondering why my arm is still sore today. I was just thinking about it before. I'm like, Why are swords feeling heavy? It's because I've just finished using this and my arm is still sore from it.
Oof. That mangled it.
Yeah, got caught. And keep in mind, I think he uses it like this. Just as a, if I wanted a pole, why am I bringing logic to any of this? Did you want to try some pool noodles?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Ugh. Gee, what happened to this pool noodle? Like it's been abused horribly with some crime against nature weapon of some type. I wonder what that could have been.
No idea.
No idea. All right. There's a chance. There's a chance this will get through. If you like line it up right there. Yeah. Cutting ratio, man.
I'm not cutting that out as well. That's cutting the video.
Because I usually step back to get some draw cut in action in, but I can't because of the. And look, this is getting in the way for guidance big time. That's annoying. There we go.
Something I want to mention about that guard as well is that's actually a better guard than in the game. In the game, it's not only thick on that dimension, it's also thick, so it gets even more in your way.
That might be the ugliest cut I've ever done.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, one hand. This is Unco one. This thing sucks one-handed, man. Like, I want to level it off, but this is hitting my wrist, and so I need to raise my arm. Like, holy, this sucks. I got the aim right and everything.
Yeah. What's funny about this is this axe head is sharpened all the way on the inside as well.
Yeah.
So it's just getting caught in there.
Gosh, and I think that was actually edge alignment because I can't like angle it because of the guard. Gosh.
How to describe it? It's like, this is just not fun. This one is not a fun weapon. I don't enjoy it. I don't like using it. It's uncomfortable and it just doesn't perform well as well. Well, I mean, the only way to get it out of my way, the guard, is to come down on it, but nope.
You're missing the blade section. You're stepping into
Forgive me, my cutting
that's
area
the problem.
is like 4 inches. A lot of the fantasy weapons we look at, there is some validity there. Like you can go, yeah, if you know how to use it, maybe if you train specifically in that thing, I don't have that big of a gripe with it. However, there are sometimes you get into some weapons that are just really...
That's the thing, like we've been pleasantly surprised by a number of fantasy weapons. We've got the the R-long sword, the tooth sword from One Piece, as well as the Bloodborne blades, right? Like surprisingly effective. This thing is trash.
Well, the way that I do it and the way that I like to rate, rank, all these sorts of things is, if I had to fight someone in a one-on-one duel to the death, and you laid out a big table of weapons, would I pick it up and use it? There are a lot of weapons where I'm like, I wouldn't use that, but somebody definitely would. That's not bad. This is one of those weapons where I'll go, no, and keep going.
Like a stick would be better.
Like a literal pole would be better, because this makes a pole bad.
Yeah.
Because you have these guards here on top of that.
The weight is off, it's too top heavy.
Because how you have to hold it to actually use the pole, you have a big counterweight on one side. So it's not just a bad weapon. It makes it, even if you want to try and use it realistically, it's worse at that.
And when you find a weapon that can't even beat the humble stick in effectiveness, we are in nunchuck levels of bad.
Yeah.
Like this is a nunchuck equivalent weapon.
Yeah. We're bound to get one eventually.
I know, right? Is there any other uses you can think of? Like trapping swords, deflect? No, not really. Like, because it's so top heavy, it's not maneuverable.
But top heavy is fine. Like a regular axe is fine.
But because of this thing,
this guard does so much damage. And this is, like I mentioned just before, this is actually a good, this is a bit more of a generous guard. On the actual original ones, they're like this thick on this dimension. So that'll make it even worse for your hand. But because it's offset like that, it means that you are applying a lot of forces on the inside here, and it offsets it. So if there's even too much weight down here, you literally can't do it. You just don't have the leverage. Which is really not good.
You know, I think I'm kind of happy to keep this short and sweet for this one because these are final thoughts already. This thing is crap.
It's just not
It's a
good.
dumb design, and I don't know what they were thinking. Keyblade.
I think they use it like this as well. Keep that in mind. Keyblade. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be another video here. Click on it. Should be good. Something more useful.
Yeah, like the Kanabo weapon from One Piece.
Awesome.
That thing was, that's a beast.